Hey guys, let's talk about cargo bikes. Usually if you want to ride a cargo bike, you just buy one. Or you've got another option, which is not that quite known already, but we've got someone with us who can tell us a lot more about it. Let's say hi to Jordan. You are the founder of JoKer.
Yes.
A French company that manufactures a cargo fork.
Absolutely.
What's that?
A cargo fork is the best name we found for our invention. Basically, we assume that many people already have a bike, right? And as many people would like to switch to a cargo bike, which is a very big product, also difficult to afford sometimes. So we've been thinking, hey, why not reusing the bikes that already exist and transform them into a cargo bike by simply switching the components, which is in this case the fork. So we have a fork with a capacity, the platform that allows you to transport up to 40 kilos, 100 liters, depending on the accessory you want to put on. And then you just adapt the use of your brand new cargo bike by switching the accessory on top of it.
Okay. How did you came up with the idea for such a solution?
I think it's what every entrepreneur will tell you. It starts with a personal need. And me and my associate, we both live in the city, and we're looking for solutions to actually transport more on a daily basis and keep a compact solution to store it at home or at least in a garage. So the cargo bike was not really an option at first, and we were looking for a way to upgrade the bikes that we actually had. So we've been thinking about a solution to an idea of analyzing every component on the bike and finding out which one we could replace and by what to actually match the need we have to transport more the groceries. Why not a dog? Not in our cases, but in many people's cases. Why not a child? So it's compatible with all these use cases.
Okay. The thing you came up with is this one?
Absolutely.
The JoKer Mini.
Exactly. It's called the JoKer Mini.
Yeah.
In the configuration that you see here is actually what we call the family kit, right? So the teddy bear is not included. You can put any kind of child seat you want, but basically the family kit is the protection that you see here, this kind of hoops that are screwed on the platform, the wheel skirts. But the JoKer Mini itself is the platform connected with the fork, so it's a whole welded solution all together.
Yeah.
And the kickstand with the wheel all together, that makes it a kit that transforms your bike right away. You don't need any additional components. All you need is a little bit of time and expertise.
So the question is, to what kind of bikes is it compatible with? Do I need a special head tube? Does it need a special measurements or?
You're right. Let's get technical. Basically,
it's
compatible with, I would say, 80 to 90% of the bicycle markets. You need a headset tube, so something that is not threaded, basically. You need the 1 inch 1/8 headset tube, or the tapered, the 1 inch 1/8, 1 inch 1/2.
Yeah.
Is compatible as well through an adapter. So you just need to use that. Otherwise, the steering tube is long enough to be compatible with most bicycles. So I would say every certified with the ISO norm bicycle, almost all of them are compatible with the JoKer Mini.
Okay. If I just go for such a cargo bike, for such a fork, does it change the geometry of the bike or the riding feeling, or what is it like?
It's an excellent question. Our JoKer Mini is basically compatible with bicycles that have the wheels between 26 and 28, 29 inch wheels. So we recommend that you use the JoKer Mini on this kind of bicycles. And for the smaller wheel, the JoKer Mini will lift just a little bit your bike, and it's going to be the opposite phenomenon for the higher diameters. But basically, in terms of feeling, in terms of geometry, it changes it very slightly. It's not even something you can feel when you ride, because the contact point of your rear wheel is very far away from your fork. So basically, the angle is going to be unnoticeable.
So it's quite easy to adapt to riding with such a fork.
Absolutely, yes.
What kind of material is it made of?
So it's made of steel, basically, for sensation reasons and because it's something very accessible in France, and we are really willing to do everything locally as possible. So this is basically steel, yes.
Okay. here at your stand, we see some e-bikes, so it has to get the permission to be used on e-bikes as well.
Yes, absolutely. But the e-bikes, basically, they can be transformed as well as a mechanical bike, as a muscular bike, just because at the moment you are ISO certified. If our fork is ISO certified as a fork in this case, there is no reason that you can't switch an e-bike as well as a muscular bike to a cargo bike with the fork.
Okay. First thing I noticed is that your fork is capable of using a disc brake.
Absolutely, yes. So since we are in a cargo solution, we recommend that you use a disc brake for safety reasons. We get a lot of the question, can you actually make it a bigger disc? It's something completely possible because since we are certified with the ISO norm, it's possible to switch the adapter to a bigger one to have a caliper a little further and a bigger diameter disc.
Then you've got a platform to maybe put on such boxes.
Absolutely.
What is the size of the platform?
The platform is 50 centimeter by 45.
Okay.
Exactly. And we wanted it to be compatible with most use cases. For example, the EU box, which is 60 per 40 centimeter, or in this case, this box, which is very used in the delivery market.
The fork provides several mounts to put some accessories on. What kind of stuff do you provide in terms of accessories?
For now, we have two main accessories. So you have the family kit that I already showed earlier, and you have this soft bag right here that you can see on this bike. Basically, it's a bag that we use for the groceries, for the dog transportation. And we want it to be as multi-use, as polyvalent as possible by having pockets inside, by being very easy to mount. In this case, you need only 4 screws and a small tool. You have pockets here to put the coverage inside.
Yeah.
So these are the two accessories that we have. And we want to keep the platform also compatible with many other applications. So if, for example, as a professional, you decide to put this kind of box on top of your bike, you can. Otherwise, you can also put additional boxes on the side. It's totally up to your imagination, basically.
Okay, we have to talk about prices. What is the price for this fork?
So the price for the fork itself, as I mentioned earlier, without the accessories, is 749, including VAT. All the accessories that we have, both of them are 199. All right. And if you require the help of a professional, you might have to deal with him about the price of the assembly, which is basically very affordable.
Quite a bit of money I could spend, or quite a bit of money I could save if I go for your solution instead of buying a whole new cargo bike.
Yeah, of course, you can't take a general reference because all cargo bikes have different prices. But basically, if you use the JoKer Mini, you can expect to save up to 50% of the price that you were intending to spend in a cargo bike. So it's an alternative, which I like to say is perfectly halfway between a small basket and a huge cargo bike. It's up to you to know how much you want to transport. And if you can decide that this is enough for your need, then you might consider using this alternative instead of buying a huge cargo bike that is usually mostly very expensive.
Yeah. You just named it the JoKer Mini. Does that mean we can expect a JoKer Maxi or something like that?
It's an excellent question, and the answer is yes. Yeah. There will be a JoKer Maxi soon. You can also expect something quite different. The load will be transported not at the front, but at the back. We want something that is very complementary with each other. What would be great for us is that we keep this idea of you have your own bike, you can upgrade it to something bigger, at the front or at the back, but in any case, it's your bike.
Okay. Sounds really great, and sounds like you should keep an eye on the JoKer and the JoKer Mini. Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you very much
for your insights and for being with us. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.